Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video. Thanks heaps for watching. Check out my new space right now. So this is like my new office slash studio. Unfortunately in Japan, apartment spaces and sizes aren't that huge and it's quite expensive to live here. So I don't have heaps of space to make like a studio backdrop or anything like this. So this will have to do for the time being. And yeah, welcome to a new series. This series is going to be called Talk Nerdy to Me, and this is something that I'm fairly passionate about and a series that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. As some of you probably know by following my Instagram, I use the hashtag Talk Nerdy a lot whenever I'm talking about computers or technology or anything along those lines that I really enjoy. So yeah, this is Talk Nerdy to Me. We're going to be talking about technology and other cool things that are in that whole category of being a nerd. And the first thing that I want to talk about is Pokemon Go, or as I would like to call it, Pokemon Go fail.
Talk nerdy, talk nerdy. Talk nerdy to me.
Alright, so let's talk about Pokemon Go and the fail that it really is. So Pokemon Go has only been released so far to the USA, Australia and New Zealand. Now, Japan, for some ridiculous reason, which just completely mind blows me, has not gotten it at all. I still use the Australian Apple Store on my iPhone because that's the way my Apple account has been set up since I started using Apple products back in the get-go. And, you know, I had access to installing the app when it was released in Australia. And I was like, oh, sweet, maybe I'll get an early release here. You know, even though I'm in Japan, it'll still work. I installed the app and I'm like all excited. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. I get to catch my first Pokemon. I got my first Pokemon. I chose Squirtle. Yay, I didn't choose Charmander like
everyone else in the world.
And once I've caught my first Pokemon, that's it. There's no more Pokemon anywhere. I can't catch anymore. There's no geo markings or anything on the map. Nothing works. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Just means that Japan, you know, they haven't loaded or launched it yet in that whole, you know, geo mapping area and that type of thing. I can still install the app, I can catch my first Pokemon, set my character up and everything, but I can't actually do anything with the game. It's kind of quite boring. But why in the first place hasn't Japan gotten it? Japan, like, come on guys, Pokemon is from Japan. That's where its roots are from. It wasn't made like in some random lab in Western culture and thought of there and then developed and made into a manga or an anime from there, was it? No, it was completely founded and made in Japan. So why the hell would they release it to anyone else? Okay, let's release it to the places that don't have such a dense and crazy population because we're not entirely sure how popular it's going to be, how it's going to affect our servers because they couldn't really do proper beta testing for it. And let's just be upfront. The moment they launched it for Australia, before the US had even woken up and installed it, their servers had already been crashing and were overloaded. And any servers that they had allocated to any other, you know, international launches were then allocated to Australia, New Zealand, and the US when they launched, and still none of them could cope with it. This kind of raises the question, what the hell were you thinking that you could launch a game of Pokemon? Are you insane? Did you think for a second that it wasn't going to be popular? It's Pokemon. Guys, come on. What the hell? I really, I don't understand. This is kind of like, I guess, me raging a little bit about it, or ranting a little bit about it, but it just drives me insane that any project manager would think that it wouldn't be that popular, or we didn't need to allocate this many servers because it's not going to be a popular game. That's insane. And it kind of makes me think that possibly the project manager who was in charge of Pokemon Go and the launch and everything for the company, Niantic, or however you say that, probably isn't going to have a job anymore after this fiasco. But nonetheless, Japan doesn't have it, Europe doesn't have it, all the other countries don't have it. When are they going to get it? Well, there's been an amazing statement put out by the CEO that talks about, hey, we're going to focus on the issues at hand right now. We've fixed stability issues, but they've still got more problems and bugs that are happening. So they're going to focus on that, and all worldwide other launches have been paused for the time being. There's no expected release date. There's no, hey, this is going to take us a month or this is going to take us a week. There's no ETA. There's absolutely nothing. All they've said is, we've paused all other releases. Our main focus is what we already have out right now. What the hell is that? Anyway, so I'm crushed. I'm a little bit upset, but yeah, I really don't know what they were thinking. I'm kind of lost for words because I don't know. Like I guess I've done programming. I've been involved in IT for years. I'm a systems engineer. I do lots of stuff around IT and that kind of development area and project management, and it just mind boggles me that they would fail so hard at that. So anyways, I'm probably going to call it Pokemon Go, and the way that they've released this is probably going to be one of the biggest game fails for 2016, if not the biggest game fail for 2016, except maybe the new Call of Duty that's coming out. That could top it. But yeah, at this point, guys, enjoy it. Pokemon Go, if you have it. Try not to rub it in everyone's faces too much, although I would be doing the same thing as you if I had it and no one else did. Judging by that statement that was released by the Niantic CEO, I don't think we're going to see it released internationally anytime soon. Unfortunately, I think, yeah, as he said, they're just going to focus on the current issues at hand. So making your gaming experience a lot better for you people that have it, and us just wishing that we had it even more. Alright guys, that's it. That's my time. Thanks heaps for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends if you can relate to this. And tell me in the comment section what other videos you want me to see in that kind of broad scope of Talk Nerdy to Me. This is going to be a new series. I'm going to try and do one episode every week for you guys. So make sure you follow along and give me some ideas in the comment section of some other things that you want me to talk about. As always, ja mata ne. Just subscribe or a kitten will die. No, I won't murder a kitten. That's terrible. I don't even know why I said that.